We knew he was athletic. 13th pick, falling to the Jazz in the lottery. Had a great summer league, burst into training camp, and emerged as the #1 threat for Quinn Snyder. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert returns last year. The Jazz go on their run. Jay, how reliant is Utah on the Frenchman?
I would say pretty heavily, considering he's the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year. This team has to win it on the defensive end. That is the mentality of the Utah Jazz.
Deep two there, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Conley into the front court. Down just a couple. To Nowitzki. Doesn't get the bounce. To Harden. Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken down by the Jazz. Conley into the front court. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Conley against Westbrook. Can't connect from in close. He throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down 4. Can't connect. Westbrook with it. Leads 4. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Mitchell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Down low for Gobert. Slams it down.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Westbrook into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Buries it.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call them the one.
Conley. Mitchell here against Harden. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job.
And a put-back slam.
And it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Conley. Beyond the arc for 3. Good contest on the 3. Conley misses.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
For 3, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll go over some tactics. Bogdanovich sizing up Eric Gordon. Mitchell. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Rockets with the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to... knocks it down off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lets it fly from long range. Second effort. Count it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Nowitzki. Joe Ingles. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Mitchell with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Passed it off. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Westbrook. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And scores. Strong take. Clint Capella with the block. So the difference, 3 points as we reach the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Houston takes over to Westbrook. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
It goes down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Westbrook across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Conley guarded by Clint Capella. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Conley into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Mitchell and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Jazz had the ball. Mitchell hardens on him. Down to Gobert. Rudy Gobert. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocks down the first. It's the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Conley. Short jumper stays out. Rudy Gobert. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Utah with the possession. Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. Mitchell on the drive, but he can't finish.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Great feed. And the 2. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Short jumper misses. Conley to Gobert. Good. Off a spin.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Harden in possession. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Westbrook from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Conley to Gobert. Nowitzki trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Westbrook into the front court. Down 8. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Conley. Short jumper won't fall. Westbrook with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Westbrook with it. Margins 8. Harden. Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Utah ball to Gobert. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Clint Capella. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Pass to the rim. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
For 3. Knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. You can count that one. 4-point play. Conley to Joe Ingles. Ed Davis. Here's a chance from long range. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Westbrook into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Jazz ball. Conley to Gobert. And he'll go to the foul line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Rudy Gobert at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Rivers into the front court. Down 5. Throws it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Conley against the great shot blocker, Chandler. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Fires the 3, knocks it down.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Gobert. Joe Ingles. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. Harden into the front court. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. Joe Ingles to Gobert. Short jumper won't go down. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Off the mark. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Leads 3. For 3, trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Chandler with the rebound. Long key from 3/4 court. The quarter comes to an end with the Rockets in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth. Utah's got it. Conley. Here comes the screen. Mitchell against Chandler. Nothing going here on that drive. To Conley. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys now trailing by a point. From long range. Gets it to go. And the foul.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
It's good. Has the hot hand and a 4-point play. Jazz have the ball. Conley, Harden's on him. To Joe Ingles. Mitchell. And the rebound by Tucker. Harden with it up top. Up by 3. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. 4-3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
To Davis. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Harden in possession. Leads 4. And scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nowitzki. To Joe Ingles. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. Mitchell with it up top. Down 6. Takes it coast to coast. And the strong finish at the rim.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell was that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock to Nowitzki. Knocked loose. That's a momentum play right there. Tyson Chandler rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote. And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Goes 2 for 2. Now whistle and a timeout for Utah. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 more. Mitchell. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Conley, guarded by Russell Westbrook. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
It's the Rockets who are victorious as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets. The Jazz lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They shot exceptional. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
You